Oh my god, 13.6 million views. Wow, this has gotten a little out of hand. Damn, like I did not intend for people to get upset about this. I just thought it was a funny skit. Now that it's gotten on the For You pages a little bit, it's gone away from the original plot of the video. Yeah, that's 13.9 million people. That's like, it's almost like the amount of people in America. How many people are in America? Like 1 billion. 1 billion? I feel sick to my stomach. Well, hello. Funny seeing you guys here. I bet you're a little confused what we're doing together here. And if you are confused, you came to the right video. Because we're gonna clear your minds. We're gonna do some Reiki. Clear the air right now. We're addressing the elephant. We're gonna address the big, ginormous elephant in the room. It's so big and it's giant. Not me. But first, let me sip on my coffee. Let me get a coffee. No, this is a serious video, guys, so no more jokes, Okay. Listen, if you don't know what we're talking about, we basically got an internet scandal, and we just are kind of here to, like, address it. So, let's start from the beginning. Let's start from the beginning, because this has gotten severely out of hand. When I'm talking severely out of hand, I'm talking 13 million views out of hand. That's what I'm talking about. That's not even collectively. It's like we can't even go out in public without people throwing things at us. People are throwing Oreos at me. It's constantly affected my family. It's affected our lives. Our house has gotten robbed and burned down. Let's just start from the beginning. So, basically, the very beginning. Me and KJ were born. So, November 20, 2004, Las Vegas, Nevada. We were born together as twins. As twins together. C-section. C-section. My mom, she couldn't do it. Yeah, she almost hemorrhaged. They had to put her under. It's pretty traumatic for everyone. And that was the beginning of our lives. That was the beginning. We knew each other this whole time growing up. When we were little, we'd make little YouTube videos. You guys are probably here from. Then we grew up, went to college, started doing TikTok. Okay? We separated for college. And she's in Hawaii. I was over here in Hawaii. And I'm in Texas. And now we are just both doing TikTok, making a living for ourselves. Yeah, and then we're like done with school. Like, we're not good at it. We graduated. So we graduated ourselves. 3.4 GPA. Thank you. Hashtag 2.7. Hashtag that shit wasn't hard. So we're both doing TikTok on opposite sides of the country. We're two completely different vibes, completely different creators. And like, yes, we look the same, but like, imagine me yesified. That's training. Then people start commenting. My account starts growing a lot, and so a lot of people proud of you know what I look like. And so people are commenting on KJ's TikTok. I'm sick to my stomach. People start commenting on KJ's TikTok like, you look like at Trinity Blair. They're tagging me, and and it gets to a point where I'm getting tagged like 10 to 20 times a day. Yeah, in her videos. And on my account, I'm posting my songs, right? I'm like, oh, I got 10 comments on my song. That's awesome. I go look, it's all, are you Trinity Blair? You look like Trinity Blair, which is understandable since her account was growing so much. Why people would see my account and automatically be like, oh my god, she looks like this girl. Like, that's so funny. Not knowing we were twins, that is really funny. So I could see why they were. Yeah, and that makes sense. But it was like every single comment. When on my other account, you can go down not that far, maybe 30 videos, and see a video of us together. We also replied to like all the comments. Every single comment that I would get, like, oh, you look like at Caitlin Bean, I'd be like, oh, we're twins, like, that's my twin. And then she would also like comment back to them like, that's my twin, that's my twin. We told all these people we were twins, and no one was getting the hint. You could also Google us and find out immediately under our famous birthdays that we're twins. Also on our Instagram, we have pictures together that we're twins. Yeah, we're not hiding the fact that we're twins. We're actually trying to tell everybody that we're twins, but no one's listening. We were trying to tell everyone. And that's when no one was listening. And no one started listening. So we said, let's take matters into our own hands. Why not just go along with it? And we were like, pull a funny little prank on our followers. Let's just pull a skit, a Parent Trap skit. And like, I was driving in my car one day and I was like, I'm just gonna record this funny video and pretend that. And it was so sarcastic. I was like, I'm gonna set up this like video, and the point of the video was to be like, was to kind of make a joke of it and be like, okay, all these people still don't know that we are like twins because we have the same last name and we look alike, and we're also telling everyone that we're twins, but let me just make a funny video about it. So I set my phone up and I record, and you probably maybe seen the TikTok, and it's me saying like, oh my gosh, you guys, I found this girl on TikTok who looks just like me. This is so crazy. And guess what? It gets even weirder. We have the same last name. This is crazy. Like, yeah, I thought like by saying like, and we even have the same last name, people would be like, okay, Okay, that's funny. They are twins. Like, whatever, I'm gonna post this and people are gonna like, it's gonna clear the allegations. Like, we are twins, but like, I actually did the opposite and people fell for it and they thought I was pranking them. And I'm like, I'm not trying to prank anyone.
Because my response to that video was very serious on camera. I was like, guys, I do not know who this is. This is so crazy. Like, that I think is when the skit really started, because I really put it out there like I didn't have any idea who she was. And once again, it was for my followers. It was not meant to get on the For You page and blow up and have people get invested in our stories. Like, that was not the intention. The intention was for my followers to like be like, this is so funny. Oh my gosh, this is so funny because she looks just like her. And then to go see her video and be like, maybe they're just twins, you know? Then that video blows up. Got like 700,000 views. And I was like, damn, okay, that's a lot, but
yeah,
it's not out of hand. It was just kind of, I was like, okay, this is pretty funny.
Silly. It was so silly. Now this one's extra sarcastic, and I pull a prank, and I'm pulling the I'm so hungry I could eat prank. And I'm like, that's top prank, like that's funny. Like, people are gonna know this is a joke. And I told my dad, I was like, we're gonna make this video and pretend like you don't know what I'm talking about, blah blah. So I did like, I'm so hungry I could eat Caitlin Blair. And I told my dad that, and I'm like, just pretend like you don't know who Caitlin Blair is. And like,
he literally goes,
and he like
side eyes the camera.
Yeah, he like side eyes the camera, and he was like so silly. Again, I was like, this is gonna be the one. They're gonna figure it out that it's a joke. No one's figured it out yet. That one gets, I think, 1 million views.
So I make one responding to that video. And again, I'm very serious. I don't expect people to think it's a joke at this point, because I was being very serious about it. Do I expect people that become invested to do their digging and be able to find out easily that we're twins? Yes, I thought 100% with one search you could find out we were twins. I might have been wrong, but on the comment, the blue comment on videos, KJ and Trinity meet, you click on it, the first video is us together. So it's like,
we're not hiding it.
You can be like, oh my god, do they actually know each other? It's so funny. I think instead what it did was people were like, wait, why have you posted videos together before? Do you know each other? I'm so confused. And I was like, okay, I did not factor in that it could be more confusing to see videos of us together. Dad is actually an actor, and my mom is actually
a Screen Guild actor.
And so our whole family's actors, and we should have incorporated our brother into this somehow. But so that was upsetting. So then my response video was very serious again. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go full skit now. Like, I'm going full actor right now.
And this was before we were getting like millions of hate comments, people like trying to like tell us that we're terrible people.
Yeah, this was before it got out of hand. This was still at the point everyone was like, this is so funny. And like the people that did figure it out were commenting, oh my gosh, this is such a funny skit. Or this is such a funny prank. And I was like, this is funny. Like,
yeah,
let's
funny.
keep going. You never say one more time.
Yeah.
You know, when you're doing like a fun trick on the playground, you're like, one more time, mom, and then you fall and like break your ankle.
Oh, it's good.
Just leave it at peak.
Then I post another video.
In your ancestry.
Oh, okay, yeah. So coincidentally, I had done an ancestry DNA test like a month before for fun. I wanted to see like what my ancestry line. And I was like, this would be really funny if I incorporated this into the skit and like said that like I found this new newspaper article. Okay, and now that I'm really thinking about it, like we really did prank a lot of people, and it was really well done.
And it was really believable.
And it was really... So I see, like, in Ancestry did actually show me this newspaper article of my mom and dad, which I thought was really cool. And I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna pretend like I don't know my mom, and I'm gonna put it on and like be like, who is this woman? Have you guys seen this woman? Which it actually said all of her information on that, and now my family has no privacy, and that's like totally my fault. Like, it says like where she grew up, where my grandparents live, like it says everything. And so I like posted the video, and I'm like, hey, like, guys, this is getting really weird. So I found this on my ancestry, and it says like my dad was married to this woman. I don't know who this woman is, so like I'm gonna call him and confront him. And I confronted him, and I was like, Dad, okay, pretend like I shouldn't be digging into this or whatever. So I call him, and I'm like, who is like Michelle Patterson, blah blah blah. And he's like, how do you know that name, blah blah. A joke. And it hangs up. That video got like, it has like 800,000 or something. So in response to that video, I then call my mom. And this is the video where things got extremely out of hand. Call my mom and make it look very authentic. That is on me. I'll take accountability for how real it looked. It did look very real. She did a really good job.
And so I call my mom. I'm like, Mom, who is Ryan Blair? Blah, blah, blah. And my mom's also an actress. So she pulls this off really well. And she's like, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't know who that is. Just leave it. Just leave it. Post the video. This video blows up. I think it got 1 million views in a day. And then it got the next day up to 5 or 6 million. The next day it got to 11, and today it's at 13. It's almost at 14. And I got so many followers purely invested in this story. And keep in mind, this was on my song account. This is not on my main account at all. So now I have all these people these middle-aged moms
it's mostly middle-aged moms
invested in this story that is inspired by the Parent Trap. And maybe we should have taken into account that it would have been confusing for them to see us together in other videos. We thought maybe that they would see it and be like, oh, it's a prank, it's a skit. Because people were commenting saying, oh, this is such a funny skit. But then we started getting comments like, how dare you do this to the internet? How dare you lie to the internet? Blah, blah, blah. Like, this is such a scam. And I was like, oh, shoot. Like, I didn't realize that people were going to be upset. Like, I didn't realize that people were going to get invested and put time into this and then get upset when they found out we were actually twins. Did not see that coming. Again, that's on me. And that's why I did not make any more videos for this series, because we've been actually very busy the past 2 days. So to sit down and film this, Jeremy's at the house with the U-Haul truck, and we actually don't know where he is. He might have crashed.
My U-Haul truck to pick up my stuff. So coincidentally, again, KJ is gonna come visit me to help me move out of my apartment. So I was like, what? Like, final series, like, I'm just gonna post that, like, I'm gonna meet up with her, and I'm like, KJ, I'm gonna call you and like say like we need to meet up. And that was the final part of our prank. Like, I call her on the camera and I'm like, would you be willing to meet me so we can really figure this whole thing out? And that was the last video we posted on the series, because after that, KJ's video has 13.7 million views. And like, that's our Parent Trap story. Like, it's not like, it was a skit gone wrong.
It was a skit gone scandal.
It was a skit gone scandal. Skit got out of hand. But the thing is, there's nothing. We tried to keep it like lighthearted and funny. Like, we didn't really want it to become this whole like deep dive investigation. Like, and I'm sure we thought that we were sarcastic enough to come across like, oh, this is a joke. Like, obviously this is a prank. And like, we never tried to hide the fact that we were twins. Like, we weren't trying to hide it from anyone. Like, you can literally look up our names and we come up, and like, people are like, oh, next time you try to pull a prank on the internet, you should delete your videos. Like, I'm not trying to pull a prank. I'm trying to like, it was a skit.
Like, I'm not trying to fool the internet. It's a little skit, but you can look it up. We're twins. You can find our Instagrams. We're twins. We have videos saying that we're twins.
Yeah, and so next in our life, bro, like, we're actually moving in together.
We are college dropouts,
and we're moving in together.
We're internet scandals, and we're moving together.
We're gonna just start doing this for the rest of our lives. So if this is the first time seeing us, welcome to the.
I don't know,
rest of
like,
our lives.
we got off on great terms, but
at least you now have an introduction of who we are and our story.
Yeah, at least you know like where we were born and like everything about our families.
And that's all we have to say. We just wanted to clear the air and kind of hopefully, like, you know, people won't try to like egg us anymore.
I'm just not gonna address this anymore. So last video I'll talk about this because it did go wrong. Things go wrong. Goodbye. If you guys are interested, we are gonna be doing a lot of funny skits in the future, a lot of funny videos. So if you something you want to watch,
go ahead.
Go subscribe. So if you're following me and you don't have any intention to listen to any of my emo songs, go ahead and hit that unfollow. It's okay, because it's just gonna be songs. So,
and I'm gonna continue posting my advice videos and educating the youth on a bunch of things.
Protect the youth,
I'm
guys.
protecting the youth. I'm teaching them how to use condoms and how to kiss men, and I'm gonna raise a bunch of divas. So that's what I'm gonna be doing, and I'm not gonna be addressing this anymore.
That's basically it.
That's our video. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, guys.
If you're interested in our lives where we're just gonna be living and having silly fun time, you can subscribe and watch out for what's about to come.
Crazy things are happening.
All right, love you guys. Thanks for watching. Hope this clears up the air.
Oh, and if you guys think that we should turn this Parent Trap thing into an actual skit and pursue it into like a long-term thing, comment down below and see if that's something you'd be interested in.
Yeah, we can turn it into a movie.
We can totally pitch this to the producer.
Okay.
So, anyways, that's about it, guys.
All right, love you guys. Bye.
Love you, bye.